Hey, it's Dustin. Today I'm going to teach you how to format a blog. In case you're brand new to that, maybe you just started your blog and you don't know how to write for an internet audience. So the big thing is that writing blogs isn't like how you were taught to write in school, where we wrote these big essays, like with huge paragraphs and very formal language. You don't want to make big walls of text when you're writing blogs because people will just click off. Just like with social media and videos and everything, people have very short attention spans, so you need to hook them, and then people will get bored and stop reading very quickly if you aren't offering something. So you have to appeal to that very short attention span that people have when they're reading online content, and you've got to capture them right away with a good hook, and then you got to keep them reading sentence by sentence. That second and third sentence, even if they like the first sentence, they get to the second sentence and then they get bored, they might drop off there. So you gotta keep it at 100% the whole way. Big thing that you can use to break up your text is to use H2 and H3 headers. If you don't know what those are, basically it just makes your font like larger so it looks like a title. You can use those to break up your text throughout the article. You can also throw in some images every, I would say, like half a page or so, every 500 words, or one per heading. It doesn't have to be right under the heading. You can throw it in wherever makes sense in your text or at the end. But visually, that's really good if you've got big headers and then some images thrown in. Maybe you bold important phrases throughout so that a lot of people just skim when they read, even without realizing it. They might think they read the whole thing, but really they're just kind of skimming through. So if you hit those main points so they can see it, that'll hopefully keep them on the page a bit longer. The other thing is really go from like this academic mindset to kind of writing conversationally. So the way I like to think of it and the way that I've been told is, imagine that you're kind of talking to a friend. So if you had to explain some topic to your friend, you would be like, well, actually, this is how it was done in 1932, blah, blah, blah. So just keep it casual and light. Talk it like you're explaining to your buddy how to do something, and then people will really find that relatable, and that'll help them out. So do that. Paragraphs, I would say do probably like 3 or 4 sentences max. You don't want to get like big paragraphs that you can't read. You got to keep like just 1 or 2 lines ideally. It looks really weird and it feels really weird to write like that when you're starting out, but if you look at other blogs around the internet, I promise you that's how the successful ones are doing it. So that's what I would recommend. And if these tips were helpful to you, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. I'm going to be making more videos like this for other freelance writers, online entrepreneurs, things like that. So stick around, and I'll see you next time.